just ignore it.
This is Hunter Steinitz.
Give me 5, man.
She's 14 years old and lives with her family in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Be like Michelle, she's freaked out.
She's outgoing and loves to play role games with her friends. She's also at the top of her class, and something else sets her apart from her peers: her skin.
I have harlequin ichthyosis, and what that is a genetic skin disorder. My skin can't shed fast enough.
As Hunter's skin grows, her body cannot get rid of it fast enough. The result is thick layers of dry, stiff, and inflamed skin that deforms her facial features.
My skin's kind of rough. A lot of the time, the flakes that are coming off kind of stick up when my skin is dry, and if you were to run your palm over mine, you'd feel the roughness. It's almost like a little bit of sandpaper, kind of.
As her skin dries out and cracks, she becomes prone to life-threatening infections. But unfortunately for Hunter, her condition remains one of the most mysterious diseases of the skin. Skin consists of 3 layers. The lowest is the fat layer. The top layer of skin is called the epidermis. The layer below is known as the dermis. It contains blood vessels, nerves, and sensory receptors, as well as oil and sweat glands. The lowest layer of the epidermis is where new skin cells are made. As they divide, they push the higher cells upward until they reach the outermost layer of the skin. When they reach the top, they die. Here they help form a protective barrier to the outside world. The barrier is nearly waterproof and highly resistant to infection, and it's constantly renewing itself as tens of thousands of cells flake off every minute and new cells come up from below. The barrier is like a brick wall. The skin cells are the bricks, and the mortar is a fatty substance called a lipid. In ordinary people, most lipids are formed in the middle layer of the epidermis, inside skin cells. A protein helps move them to the space between the cells, where they take on their role as the skin's mortar, helping to protect us from the outside world. But in Hunter, a genetic mutation causes the body to produce less of this protein, or none at all. Her body is left with almost no lipids to create the seal between skin cells. As a result, the skin becomes irritated, inflamed, and bright red. And because the skin is no longer sealed up, scientists believe that the body tries to compensate by producing layer upon layer of extra skin to protect itself.